Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Russians continue to destroy Ukrainian energy infrastructure. I thought they stopped, but no, they didn't. So in the latest article that I could find here is these guys are telling us, these guys being the Ukrainians, are telling us today on the 18th of October 2022 that I got two articles. Russia hits Ukraine's energy infrastructure again. Explosions heard in Kiev, air defense deployed in Brovary. And that's the first one. The second one is thermal power plant hit, causing significant damage. So now the Russians are hitting thermal power plants. It's getting cold outside in Ukraine, so I don't know. So a Russian attack on Ukrainian energy infrastructure targets on 18 October has resulted in significant damage, injuries and the death of two thermal power plants. Source: Dmitry Sakharuk, Executive Director of DTEK, leading Ukrainian energy company, on air during the National Joint 24/7 newscast on October 18th. Quote from Sakharuk: "Unfortunately, today the enemy hit two of our company's facilities, two thermal power stations. Sadly, 7 workers were injured and 1 died in an ambulance. The damage is significant. Facilities critical to the operation of our stations were damaged, and without them, TPPs cannot work normally." End quote. Details, right? Sakharuk states that inspections are currently underway and individual fires are being extinguished. There is still a chance of finding someone under the rubble. It will take a long time to restore normal operation. DTEK's executive director said that the nature of the Russian strikes on energy facilities in Ukraine indicates that information on where to strike and why came from Russian energy workers, without whom military personnel would not have figured it out. Okay, well, you got weasels because there are weasels everywhere. Traitors since 2014 everywhere in Ukraine. Why did I say 2014? Those are how someone is called when with the help and support of foreign agencies overthrows a legitimate democratically elected government. Remember 2014 Ukraine? Yeah, that's what happened. So those are traitors. So you got traitors here too. And what are you going to do? Find them and you're going to dispense justice. So the Russians are destroying these facilities, thermal plants. That's not, obviously they are not hitting these plants, the thermal power plants, to attack military infrastructure. This is clearly something that will affect the civilian population. And it's a de-escalation of the Kerch Bridge bombardment, or how do you want to call it, terrorist attack, give it whatever euphemism you want. But the fact is the Ukrainians blew up a civilian infrastructure objective, which was the Crimean Bridge. The Russians told them. I made a video on Medvedev saying, if you guys hit that bridge, you will have no place to hide, and we're gonna just unleash, I don't know, this and that and this and that. And when that happened, I was like, okay, now what's going on, Russia? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep your mouth shut? Like, not mouth shut, but you will not react as you did not react when the Ukrainians attacked Crimea on at least 7 occasions. Remember those airfields, the ammunition hub, 2 times in Sevastopol, and they say the building of the naval operation, blah blah blah, 2 of them. And then it was another one attacking the bridge, and nothing happened. Drones, remember those ones, the drones, and Russia did not do anything about it. And I was like, what are you doing? I mean, you're very consistent with your, following up with what you say that you will do. So I said, well, now they hit it. They blew up your bridge. What are you going to do about it? Because you said, oh my God, we're going to do this. Not like I wanted something to happen, but it's just you put yourself in a circumstance where your bluff will make you lose credibility and face. Everybody's going to ridicule you. Now, if Russians would not have taken any measures after the bridge was hit, they would have been called obviously weak, and they don't have weapons anymore, they don't have any capabilities. That's why they just are just terrorists and all that, because they can't fight can't win in a honest, straight fight, but they are weasels and so on. But Russia showed something else. The next 2 days, they just hit anything they could. I guess not anything they could, but they hit a lot of infrastructure, Ukrainian, not military infrastructure, but some of them were, but military infrastructure, but command posts, but mainly this kind of things. And now they cry, oh my God, look, you're hitting you're terrorists, let's demand this, demand that. What about you? What did you do? You were told, don't hit that. If you hit that, this is what's gonna be. And to be really honest with you, I thought the Russians will really do more than they did. Not that I wanted. That's not the meaning of what I'm saying. The meaning of what I'm saying is I expected them to just, like the Allies did in the Second World War with Dresden. Carpet bombing. That's what I thought. But it seems like these guys are not as much of a terrorists like those were then. Go by the numbers if you want, and go by the scope of the missions destroying Dresden overnight. Why would you bombard Dresden? And no, it's not only Dresden. So anyway, now these guys are destroying these thermal power plants. No more heat for the population. Now they can say, yeah, you're a terrorist. Yes, we are. But what are you? What would you call yourself? Oh, no, we just had to do it because that's a bridge that was illegally built. That's the argument the Ukrainians came. Can you believe that? We destroyed the bridge because that's an illegal structure built. Really? Let's say the Russians go home. That was an achievement that you will use, that you will put, I don't know, $3.8 billion in building it or something like that. That we will pay for it actually, because Biden will give you the money from his sock that he's got, all the stash over there. Oh no, these are the drugs. This, I know, condoms. He's not using those anymore, and he's... Anyway, so here it is. Thermal power plants, not good. Winter's coming. Sorry for the Ukrainian people. But if you have this kind of people that control you, with the other guys that command them, what can you do? You got the military, and these guys, those weasels, can be invited outside of the building at any time by Ukrainian military, if you know what I mean. A wink, wink. I mean, get them out. Go, pack your bags, go to London. Go to London is usually the place, or go to Tel Aviv, or go to maybe United States of America. These are the three. And that's the order. London, Israel, and United States. Thank you very much. Sometimes Paris, used to be Paris, but now not really. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.